Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost. Oh, that's a lovely scene, isn't it? A lovely modern passenger train flying over a rather undersupplied freight train. Yes, welcome back. My name is Ajaxpost. We're in Transport Fever 2 once again. And a reminder, if you've not been watching my recent episodes, I am currently running the latest beta build of the... Oh dear! Where's he? Ooh, careful. Oh, he spotted the train. Good, good. Phew, that was a close call. Yes, I'm running the latest beta build of the upcoming spring update, which is still scheduled for release on May the 10th, which includes all sorts of funky features. So if I do something which you can't do in your game, it's probably because I've got the beta running. And it might change when it's released as well. Anyway, I have a confession to make. This train here, if I get the UI back... Ooh, Froome now accepts food. That's lovely. This train here, the Stonehouse Food Hub Bulk, I thought about it when I was actually laying the lines down in the last episode. I had a grain line, taking the grain from here into our food processor, and another train bringing the food back to our food hub here for our sort of Gloucestershire towns up here. I thought at the time, is that the most efficient way of doing it? But yeah, it was a stupid thing to do. Both trains lost huge amounts of money. So I've now made it one route so he can take some cargo back in every direction he travels. Well, both directions he travels. So he'll be picking up a few grain too. That's not very good, is it? Oh dear. He'll be taking... Oh, we've got a Bathwick Machines factory. Stop. I need to pause the game. Things get carried away now, this latest update. Yeah, so he'll be taking a few grain back there. Hopefully that will start stimulating demand. And in fact, our previous food supplier, who's coming in from Iron Acton, well, you've got 99 on. Are you going to make money at last? Have you been making money at all? No. No, you haven't. Well, let's watch you deposit all that lovely grain into our food processor here. You see, there is food to go back. Not a lot, to be honest, but there is some. So how much money are you going to make? It's not a great Ooh, he's in profit! He's in profit! Bring out the drums, bring out the trumpets. We have a train making money. Well, that's a relief. Okay, now, while I'm here, there are a couple of other things I want to do in this episode, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be here doing it, really, would I suppose? And now, it had occurred to me a while ago, you may remember, I added Cam in for local distribution of construction materials for these bricks. And we've now got a fairly simple truck route here, which I believe is actually now making money. It is. Not a huge... Ooh, actually, that's quite a good profit margin looking at that. It's not a huge amount, but yeah, they're not terribly expensive. But they are taking Conmat into Cam, so Cam should be developing quite nicely. Yeah, that's quite a nice development graph, I think. Yeah, I had set that up, and I had thought at the time, and I might even have mentioned it in the video I did for that expansion, I might want to put Conmat into Stonehouse. And that's what we're going to start with today. We're going to leave our food line to bed in and make more money. Hopefully make money. Now, I was looking at this and I was thinking I could do another truck route. We have got trucks that travel at a reasonable speed. I mean, these guys go at 62. We've probably got trucks that travel faster than that even. So if we say cargo, we'll sort them by speed. Top speed, there you go, in the right order. 75. So that's quite a good speed. I mean, freight trains don't often travel that much faster. So it could take trucks in there. But what I thought might work is to actually connect at this train station here, which is handling all the ins and outs of the Conmat factory there, to connect up to this little food hub here, so it turns into a more general purpose train hub. We've got fuel there, you see, so it could carry all sorts of things back and forth, and that could be useful for bringing other materials into this part of the map, or taking stuff back out into our other hubs, like the Rail Freight North hub here, which is doing all sorts of stuff mostly for the city of Bristol. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. But we are going to need to be wary of our train routes here. I had thought putting a train station up here, north of the combat construction plants. But A, that's an expense, and B, the contours there mean it's in a hole. And so I thought, it's just overly expensive. It just looks naff if I do that. So I'm going to actually expand this freight station here. It has 3 terminals. Only 2 of them are used, but, and I'm glad I remembered this before I started building, we do have a service, which is the coal supply here, which does travel through that station from the mine here. Yeah, you're working quite well. Into our steel foundry up here. Oh, that's... Ooh. We've got 2 trains on there. Okay, that might be enough. Yeah, we shall see. Is that train coming in or going out? You're going out. Okay, right. Try to keep a balance in all your freight routes is quite something of a challenge here. So we're going to expand this, but I need to get these routes organised properly as well. So I would still like this train to go through the station. So we're going to put in, I think, do we want it to run outside or inside the station? I'm outside, I think. Yeah, outside. So we're going to put in, I don't want to delete that, I want to configure you. Can I put in more platforms on here? Platforms. Notice the autosaver's kicked in, so this, all these lovely extra assets I've got for platforms. Why can't you go there? Oh, because you're not train track, you're not station track, you're real track, aren't you? That's why. Okay, wait for the autosave to let us go. Thank you. Yeah, it's breaking my routes. That's fine. Delete all this. There's always these little stubs of track that it leaves behind. I'm not quite sure why, because I'm sure I would have drawn this in one continuous stretch of track, but no, apparently it doesn't like doing that. Okay, so what I need to do then is put some more station track down. So you've got a track. We'll make you high speed uncatenaried, aren't you? Yeah. So that's you. You can go in here and there. Okay, a little bit more platforming. Put you on here. Do I want more? No, I will. I will put track in there just in case. Just in case. I mean, it's still going high speed, isn't it? I am selecting the right track. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. It hadn't highlighted it, but I was putting it down nonetheless. Fair enough. It must have remembered what I'd selected. Right, so we'll leave that there just in case I decide to add more routes into this station. Some proper track without catenary. Thank you very much. And we will just slip you to run alongside here. That's good. And we need you then to connect up right with all this. So you will connect there. Oh, that is a tight turn, but no, I'm going to live with it, I think. And can I also have you coming up here? Oh, that is terribly slow. That is terribly slow. Can I do this? Can I get a slightly better speed if I connect from this side? Apparently 46? Oh, no, it's okay. There's obviously something in there it didn't like. Is that the same deer? Possibly a different deer wandering around the map. Oh, train, go away. I want to see what I'm doing here. Right, let's get that track back. You see, it's highlighted that there, but I was in a different thing, wasn't I? I was in the station track. Oh. The thing is, I do need that Chipping Sodbury line. Actually, I could change that. It doesn't need to be quite so straight, quite so early, perhaps. on there. So, okay, so let's redo all this. Okay, we'll take you out there. Can I connect you to there? 60 is still awful slow, isn't it? I'd like you to be faster, if at all possible, please. Oh, that's a little bit faster. Yeah, well, we'll have to accept that, I think. And bring you in to here. There you go. It looks a little bit roller coastery, I think, but I'm going to live with that. And you just need to connect in here somewhere. A reasonable. Don't need to cross over. Now, stay on this track here. Actually, do I need them to... I don't think I need them to come out that way, do I? So, yeah, this switch here I think is redundant. Actually, I'm going to be changing this entirely. Because I don't think I'm going to have the stone train coming into that platform. No, I'll have you coming in there, I think. Yeah, because the food train going up to Stone House will come in from the top platform here. Yeah, okay, let's demolish all this, in fact. Yeah, so it's my usual trick. I'm trying to be parsimonious with my expenditure. I suppose that's really what parsimonious means, really, doesn't it? Isn't it? Right, doesn't it? Isn't it? Yes. Let's try and get my grammar right as well. Try to be parsimonious with my budgeting on train station expansion, but I shouldn't be, because I'm making some substantial changes to this. So we're going to have you coming through here. Okay, how are you going to deal with that road? You're going to make a right old mess of it, aren't you? Okay, let's clear the road out of the way for a little bit. And you. A little bit of the old smoothiness. And just in case that makes any difference to how the track lays. So we're going to want you to come around like so. I think, yeah, I'm okay with that. So we want to bring you kind of onto this track here. Okay, this is looking okay. That little bit of road there, just in case it gets in the way. We'll start this again. Bring you around like so. And then we can connect in to that station up there somehow. I'll do that in a minute. What have we got here? Need for a bridge. What sort of bridges do we have? Well, you look quite good, but well, I quite like you. Solid and modern. I'm not sure I really need glass panels on it. I think, yes, you're better, I think. We'll take you. Yeah, you're a nice, good speed. Alright, that's only 500,000. That seems quite reasonable. Okay. And we're probably going to want you to come out there for a little bit as well. And we've got these two routes coming in here. We've got the stone, which is just coming in and going out again. And we have got the mining train. The coal mine, which comes in at the bottom here. Okay. Yeah, let's take you back a bit further. So I'm going to put the ones in extremis on first. Okay, yeah, I'll live with that, I think. So we'll put you on there like that. Okay, so that can be the mining route. Are you sorted out? Oh, in fact, all the rail lines appear to be happy. Yeah, so you're going through there. That's fine, but I don't want the stone train, the purple line, to get in the way of the coal line. So you do need to come into the centre here. Where can we take you off? Off here? That works quite well, I think. Yeah, I'm going to be happy with that. And can I put you in there to there as well? That looks splendid. Good, good. And we can put in, we'll have you going into the topmost, the uppermost, so we'll just have a single switch going out like so, I think. That will do nicely. So you can go in there. Are you going to go in there? No. Let's change that line. So Titherington Stone, I want you to go to Terminal 3. Yep, that's fine. And Chipping Sodbury Stone, I want you to go to Terminal 2. Okay, you're doing that, but I need you to actually come out to go down this line here to deliver the bricks, the con mat that you're picking up from here, because you are carrying cargo in both directions. So can I have you connecting here? That looks okay. Can I get 83? Actually, it's not too bad coming out of station, I suppose. I'll accept that. All right. Does the train... It does. It does it properly. Excellent. Right. That looks good to me. So let's just signal this up in case I forget. Where's some signals? Shall I use a gantry one here? It's one way, yes. And you're coming in here, and I'll want you to stop. Ooh, if I stop you there, you might get in the way of the coal train, if there's one right behind you. So actually I'll put the stop signal there. Have I got this to... Yeah, again, I'm no expert on trains or railways, so I'm not quite sure how these signals would be used, or why they would be used, even, to be honest with you, in these situations. But these look to be a bit more kind of industrial. That's my logic anyway. Okay, I'll put one there as well. We'll have these sort of equal precedence over that switch. You're looking good. I think that's all right. Do we want signals around the station? We might as well, I suppose. Yeah, we'll put a signal in there, and one at this end as well, just to show willing. There you go. Right, so I think that should be fine, and we just need to complete this line here. Yeah, actually, if I bring that other track up while we're looking at it. Don't need you anymore, thank you. Let's bring you along here, hopefully snapping to the existing track. Over our sexy new bridge, and down again. Okay, that's the track, and it's going to... Actually, this station here only has one service at the moment, doesn't it? So we could bring you in onto this track. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can do that. This could be a fun angle. We're going to see what we can do. Oh, come on, you know you can. Sometimes it can be so awkward about connecting tracks together. Okay, so I think we can go about there. So let's see where... That's where I'm connecting to. Construction not possible, it says, because of some issue with That track there could be a slope issue, perhaps. What if we try and flatten this? Around here. Just in case it's all... Ooh, yeah. I see. That could be an issue. So we're going from... Let's... Why you want to go up? Why you want to go up? Don't. Okay, if we... Alright, that is actually quite a reasonable speed. 125 plus on the Switch. That's quite acceptable. And I think coming out from there... Alright. If I smooth this out rather than flatten it, will that make life any better? Probably not, actually. No, let's make this a bit flatter. Like so. And I'll tidy up the landscape once we're done with this. Possibly off camera. Possibly. Okay, there. Okay, we will do that. We will connect you up to there. That's all looking good. Splendid. A little bit of tidying up then. Just a little bit. Yeah, that would probably be better disguised in a real environment. Okay, so we've got that there. There's our lovely bridge. So what we want then is what we're planning to do here. Oh, bricks. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So we need a new line. New line from there to here. Okay. Could not connect all stations. Why not? There you are. Select the right. Why did it not select the right platform? If we make that, I want. No, that's the correct platform there. Oh, I haven't got a crossover. That's, I imagine, why, isn't it? Yes. So we'll put that in here. Again, we just need one coming out in the one direction, I think. That will do there. We should be okay the other end, actually. Yes, we are. It's a whole lot happier. Lovely. I'm quite happy with that. We ought to give it a name, though. I will call it Stonehouse Bricks Bulk. There you go. And we're going to need some trucks to take the conmat into Stonehouse. Oh, I've accidentally picked the right delivery trucks. These are the ones going into Stonehouse to deliver the food, but the food is not where the bricks are needed. So I think that covers that area, which is fine. But the actual, yes, as you can see here, yeah, bricks are more over this way. So I think we need a separate delivery stop for our bricks. Yeah, you do very nicely there. And we can put you in here. 12 meters, that'll do. Splendid. Right, now you truck. Actually, I want to check you. You won't tell me, will you, if you take anything else other than food? I have a suspicion you will take all sorts of cargo. What vehicle are you? You're the Scania Farm Foods. Now, oh, if you're... Ah, there you are. All cargo. No, I want a separate route for the combat, I think. So actually what I could do is I could go back to this line and specify manage line. I want to pick up here just food. So load nothing and just load, where's food? There you go. That will do. And we'll have some separate trucks delivering the combat. I need a new line. Have I got another... Actually, have I got another terminal in here? No, I haven't. I've got the 3. Okay, let's add another one. So this is going to be cargo platforms. I don't have anything which looks like it'll deliver food into the truck, so we'll use just our warehouse building there. Yeah, that will do. That will do. Our new line. And it will be coming, actually, yes, from here. It'll be going down to there. But it will actually be using terminal number 1, I think. And I will want it to come in from this side. So after School Lane, can you go there, please? That's it. So everyone travels just one way through the cargo station there. Oh, just a point here actually. I don't think I'm going to use it here, but I think it was it G George commented on the previous video where I was setting all this hub business up. Is you can actually, of course, use alternate platforms for any of your station types. So I've used them previously for train stations, which is where they were mostly called for in the discussions on the Steam forums and the like. But they can be used here as well. So if I've got getting loads of goods being delivered here into this truck warehouse distribution centre, I could set a line up to take alternate platforms. So if I had so many trucks going in and out of here, they were piling up on one platform, I could ask them to alternate to a different platform here, and they would do the same as we saw at the stations, the train stations. If that platform was busy filling up or unloading another truck, then this next one would come in and use an alternate platform. So if there was one empty, that is, of course, which is all rather good. So we'll give you a full. I'll keep the minimum to something small and the maximum to something not very big either, just in case. And you will only be picking up what is it, Conmat? That's you. Okay, that's lovely. So we're going to need some vehicles on here, and I've got a depot somewhere. There it is, in Stroud. Could do with one closer really, but actually by the time they get there, a train might have turned up to do something useful, who knows. So we're going to buy some vehicles. We're going to be carrying Conmat, there you go, and the farm foods one we're not going to use. Screwfix, that would be kind of appropriate, wouldn't it? Yeah, for DIY building construction. Yeah, I'm good with that. So we'll just buy 2 of you as well for that. There you go, and you can all go on this line 1, which I've not named yet. So I'm going to need to do that, aren't I? I'll call it Stonehouse Conmat Local for the moment, and that will be set off. We're going to need a train as well. What's all going on here? Cam Local Bricks. Oh, yeah, I broke the road, didn't I? Oops, sorry about that, chaps. Okay, how are we going to fix this? By putting some road down, I imagine. Which you're probably that road. Yes, you are. If I just go like that, actually, that's not too bad, I think. Let's make it a bit curvier. Actually, that's not terribly good level crossing, is it? I think in terms of the angle of attack. So we'll do that, I think. And then curve it into the station. Could do with a bit of smoothing on there, I think, just to make that look a little bit prettier. Not a lot, but there you are. Oh, and there are no warnings left. Awesome. Okay, so I want a train then to deal with take the bricks from here into Stonehouse. And our depot, of course, is all the way down here. It's going to be the depot facing this way, so that is you, definitely. Buy vehicles, we want diesel. Not a multiple unit, you fool. One of you. 75, you're quite good actually. Yeah, and I do like the EWSs. I think I've said that before, haven't I? You're quite recent as well. Quite powerful. 1.5 million a year. That's good. Actually, this isn't a terribly long route, is it? So we could use a different train. Actually, you're quite good. The Class 54s. 99. That's just too fast. You're spending money. Actually, it's not that much more expensive, but though actually I think the tractive power on that one is a lot less than whichever it was we're looking up on here. Yes, it is. It's nearly half. Ooh, you're quite good. 80 miles an hour. Reasonably powerful. All the 59. 60 I think is a little slow. A 66 is an attractive option. That's far too fast. I think we'll go back to the 58. Is that you? That is you. That's a coal sector. So I really shouldn't use that one because I'll upset some of the train purists amongst you. Yeah, I'm using EWS because I like them. We'll take one of you. And we'll want some wagons which will carry Conmat, which will go no more than 80 ideally. Let's get these in speed order then. You're all very, very fast. Is it going to be the Naffy again? It could be. So you carry 32, which is actually quite a lot. So you're 500,000 a piece every year. You're 15. Actually, you're quite good. You don't load as fast as the Naffy does. We'll take you. Yeah, a proper wagon for carrying Conmats and the like. What shall we use here? The British Rail. Yeah, we'll use you. We'll buy you. And can I put you... where the heck are you? On this new line. Wherever you are. There you are. Stonehouse Bricks Bulk. Yes, I can. Awesome. Right, so we'll have those setting off to do their business. In the meantime, there's some other little thing that I wanted to look at and fix before we depart. And that is our airports. We've got a Bristol airport here somewhere. There it is, Bristol Lulsgate, or whatever it was called at the time. We have some quite old planes coming in here. We have these lovely old constellations. I think that's what they're called, isn't it? Yeah, the Super Constellation. And it's a very profitable line. Nearly 2.5, okay, 2.25 million, which is fine. But we have got a fair amount of passenger traffic coming. I always press the depot there. We've got a fair amount of traffic going from Bristol to Cardiff, much less coming back in the other direction. So I think it's well overdue upgrading these aircraft. They are 23 years old after all now, so I think we should manage these and replace them with what? Now, I'm not autosave. I'm not sure if this is counted as a small airport or a large one. So actually what I might do, can I actually purchase a new aircraft entirely to put on this line and see if I can get away with that. So these are costing me 830,000 a year to run. But could I put a large aircraft on here? So I think this is a modded airport, which is medium in size, I think. So can I carry? Can it carry larger aircraft? A Boeing or an Airbus? An Airbus, of course, is what we should be running, being a proper Bristolian aircraft, after all. Or that one. You're the same one, presumably, aren't you? Yes, you are. Nearly 3 million a year. You are carrying double the amount of passengers and going a good deal faster as well. So it's hardly a Bombardier. Or Suk. Oh, it's a Russian one. Okay. You could. 1.4. You're the 737. That can be converted. We're not going to do that for freight. Okay. Okay, so 20 passengers at 605 miles an hour. 33 might be a bit many. 37 would be even more, actually, of course. Yeah. Could be this one. This is probably the cheapest. Okay, so let's buy you. You are a large aircraft, so if I buy you, can I put you on the Bristol to Cardiff line? Okay, maybe I can. Are you going to come out the depot? You are indeed. Okay, well if I can do that then, I can replace both these old aircraft with that same thing, which was 737-100, which was you in nondescript colours. There might be a mod for more of them, to be honest. If there is, I might add that for the next episode and change them into a more British, a more I picked the Lufthansa one, you fool. That one. I might change them for a more appropriately British aircraft. That's better in the jet age. Stonehouse now accepts tools. There are some really, really good aircraft mods. This might be one of them. There is a modder whose name I forget. If I can look it up, I'll put it in an annotation on the video. So you're filling up. You've got 20 people, and you're away. That's nice and quick. Because I think some of them even come with stairs and everything. Ooh, it's a bit close. Yeah, could do with some signalling. There. Okay, so that's done. That's nice. Something else then that was on the cards was to create a local service between Long Ashton and Nailsea. But I don't need to do that anymore because the roads aren't full of traffic. Oh, hang on. Highbridge accepts tools. That's... I didn't want to go here. Thank you very much. Random clicking. Sorry. Where was I looking? Oh, Long Ashton. Here. This is actually getting quite busy. Is this bus route making money? No. Why ever not? Perhaps then I do need... there's nobody waiting. Nobody waiting that side at all. And nobody there. And nobody there. Yeah, well, maybe a train service will do better than the buses, I think. So, but I think we'll do that in another episode, actually. It was an idea I think we mooted when I first set this bus route up, because I wasn't sure there was actually train stations in Long Ashton. But I believe there was historically, and there may be once again, to be honest. Likewise down here. There are plans afoot to get more train stations reopened in around. Oh, that route's even more around that end of Bristol anyway. That line is even more profitable, even though there's only 8 people waiting there. So if we go back to Bristol, actually there weren't that many people waiting in Bristol. I clicked on the depot again, didn't I? There's 40 there. No, we'll leave that. Those planes, they're 22 years old. We'll leave them for the time being and we'll come back. Okay? But what I want to do is just make sure that that train that's coming into my new line, is that you there? It is. So you're coming in there. So what we'll do, I will fast forward a little bit and we'll just see if this actually starts doing the business for us in taking Conmat from our factory here up to Stonehouse and delivering it into the local town. Right, I'll just carry on a bit and I'll come back to you on the other side of a little bit of a sexy video effect. The train is still quite a way away from reaching its first stop on its route, so we'll come back to that in a moment, but I thought I'd just pop a note in here because I received a notification just pop up that one of my businesses, one of my industries on the map is about to close. The notification obviously disappeared after a short while, but if you go to the farm, it was a farm in this case, which it notified me about, which is this one over here in Wales, you get a year to react, to start using it to supply some other industry in the chain or deliver product from it into a town. If I don't do that within the allotted time, the countdown, then that business will close forever. But one of the other aspects of the latest update is that I can set it to add new industries to the map as time goes by. In fact, we saw that at the end of the last episode when it added this gas plant here to turn coal into gas, which I really perhaps ought to start making use of at some point. But yes, we've got a much more dynamic map now. I was going to say mat then, but yeah, it's a map. So that's all very good. We are getting bricks lined up ready to be taken into Stonehouse when our train eventually gets here. But anyway, I'll join you on the other side of this next sexy video effect. And here it is, our train is approaching the Cam Construction place. Cam Construction, that is the name of the station. As you can see here, collecting its 5 or thereabouts bricks to take back all the way to the Stonehouse food hub. I'll probably have to rename that now, won't I? For onward delivery by truck into the town of Stonehouse. And hopefully that will turn into a reasonably profitable line. We may be adding more materials, more freight to these lines here. I think there's now more option to do that as more and more demands are made by our towns. But I think that will be it. That will be the end of this episode of Transport Fever 2. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbsy uppy button. Even better than that though, if you've got anything to say about what I'm doing with the game, how I could be doing, why I should be doing better, how I could be doing better, or whatever, anything you feel like saying about Transport Fever 2, just drop it into the comments box below. That would be awesome. It's always good to hear from you. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know. Oh, it's highlight. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll take the highlight off, shall I? Ooh, a coal mine going into Newport. If I take that off, and we'll get our train actually leaving, shall we? There you go. On your way to Stonehouse. We'll get you moving out of the station. And then I can say goodbye. So yes, thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to see more of this, or be notified when I put more of these up, or indeed any of my other Let's Play series, then just subscribe to the channel by clicking that button down below. Or there should be an icon coming up soon on the video, whichever, you know how it works. Anyway, from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2. Until the next time, bye-bye for now.